Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to another gameplay of The Sims 3. It has been a long time, hasn't it? If you guys remember last time, or during the last video I posted, I was stating that my Sims were going to move, and that's exactly what we did. I have not gotten around to changing their clothes. I did build their house, but there's still a lot that needs to be added to it, and so far I only have one floor. But without further ado, I will take you around the house and then we will do a little bit of Sims gameplay. Okay, so before I proceed on to the actual, to actually showing you their house and everything, I want to go over where they are. I forget the name of the place, but it's wherever the Goth family is living. I would have chosen Bridgeport, but I already have a sim in Bridgeport. I'll leave a link in the description for that. So I ended up choosing this place because it's nice, it's a suburban area, and not just that, but I'm going to show you the very first thing I saw when I moved my Sims into their house. So this right here, this massive house, I was looking to purchase an empty lot, you know, so I can build up my own house. At one point, I was actually going to purchase one of the houses on here. So I was looking around for big houses, and when I found an empty lot, I came across this. Look at this. This is massive, isn't it? And you can kind of see a little bit of what's going on in there. Not the actual objects that's inside the house, but you know, what the rooms look like. And then to top it all off, just look at this crap. Do you see this? They have their own little shrub maze thingy, their own little pool, what do you call it? Their own swimming pool set. This nice setup, just a very nice setup. You have to, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a little jealous. I'm like, what the crap, guys? You guys really. So that's what set me on my way to build my own house. But not just that. I have something else to show you guys. I'm going to show you the other house that's on the opposite side of my Sims house. So my Sims house is going to be in the center, and then this house is off to the left, and then there's another house off to the right. So let me show you guys that. So here's the other one. Not really a fan of the Petal Bismol frame color work that they have going on here, because that's completely ridiculous. But look at this yard. Look at this yard. And despite the color of the house, do you see this? Do you see this crap? Do you see this crap? Look at this. Look at this. They got their little maze thing going on too. What is with all these Sims and these mazes? Look at this. This massive house. It's still loading up. It's because they probably have a whole bunch of stuff in their house. But that is perfectly fine. Because now I'm going to show you guys what my Sims house looked like. And this right here fueled my determination to have the biggest house on the freaking block. So, I'm going to show you guys my house. And we're going to blow their minds away with how decent our house is. And then I'm going to explain to you what the first objective is that we're going to do when I start playing. So let's get to that. Alright, so this is my Sims house, and right off the bat, I'm pretty sure you guys realize that we got some interesting stuff going on, right? Nothing says fancy, like, okay, first off, ignore this gray right here, because I'm running low on money. If you notice, my money's only at 2,737 simoleons, so shut up about that. Okay, we got our fountain on top of our roof, which one says, hey, we were able to hire somebody to get onto the roof and put this fountain there, but you guys don't have a fountain on your roof. Interesting thing is that they actually had to hire like someone who could poof up here because there's no doors that lead to that area. And not just one fountain, we have two fountains. We have this giant massive fountain, so when you first walk into the yard, this is what you can see. At first, I was going to add like a little lake going around a fountain because nothing says, hey, look how fancy I am, than having a fountain and then having a lake around your fountain, right? And then we have this statue of, I don't know who this is, but it's a massive statue and it was really expensive, so I decided to get it. And then we got Ellie's house right here, and this random curtain that I forgot to delete. Anyways, we got Ellie's castle out here, and we got the horses. What are these things called? The horse's drinking fountain and his salt lick. They're gonna be roommates because that's Ellie's horse after all, and she's gonna be taking care of him. Oh, also, if you look at here, we got our little lakes. So, and then we got our pools right here. Now we don't have the maze just yet, but I have all this space over here to just add that maze, and it's going to be a massive maze. It's going to throw their mazes out of the water. And if none of this stuff fits together, I don't really care, as long as we get a whole bunch of stuff to prove to them that they're not the only ones who can get stuff. And then we have these seats and some more seats. And then I decided to go with like oh god. I don't want to take down the the walls, because you guys are you're gonna see some stuff you don't want to see, like unfinished floors. It's just a hot mess. So I'm just gonna stick to showing you guys the bottom floor, which is the one that I actually got the chance to finish. Okay. So if you're wondering how I'm doing this, I'm using the tab key. And I'm in a first person view, so you can get a really good idea of what the place looks like. Also, you can see up there that there's no floors up there. It's just, anyways, okay, so you come in through the front door, and the first thing we have are these very, very, very lovely pictures and a bunch of candles. And ignoring the fact that that doesn't match out there, let's just go on by. We got some beautiful pictures, and I have no idea what these pictures are about. They were just in the sim decor area, and I thought, hey, interesting pictures. Okay, and then we have our I'm gonna call these like priest windows. You know, when you do a confession, don't those kind of look like it? Anyways, let's turn around and have a look-see. So then you get to this point right here, which is very, very nice. As you can see, well, ignoring that you can see straight out there, it's because I brought the walls down, but we have a massive, and I'm talking massive staircase. And look at this. Isn't this lovely? Look at that. Look at that view. I'm pretty sure the people living not too far from us do not have a wonderful view like this, with all of these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful columns, because that is a lot of columns, and it's ridiculous how many columns there are, but I'm pretty sure they don't have it. So let's move along. This is very slow, but nothing says complete immersion like walking in a very slow way. It's almost like a first-person shooter. Okay, so over here we have a bathroom. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that doorknob. Look at that doorknob. What is that? What is that anyways? We got our alchemy station over here. I'm not sure who's going to do alchemy. I'll probably make Meg do alchemy. Oh, so this is what this is. Well, I just purchased this because from a distance it looks pretty nice, but now not only do we show people that, hey, we got expensive, classy taste, but we can also like comic books as well. And then I'm coming on over here. Ooh, look at this, guys. Isn't that fabulous? What is this? This is our living room. How fancy is that? And we have these pictures here of, I don't even know who these people are, but we're going to pretend that we do, because we just moved here and we have to show our neighbors that we know people too. I got the biggest TV that I can find. It was very, very expensive. And I got these nice couches. Oh, you guys may be wondering, hey, what is this thing right here? I am planning to get them a bird. So we're going to have a horse, we're going to have a bird, and I'm thinking about getting a cat. Not sure how all of that's going to work out. We got some other pictures over here, and we got ourselves a Black Panther, because that's why, just because. So over here is the kitchen. This is actually a setup that came as a blueprint. If you guys don't know how to do blueprints, it's really, really simple. When you're going to the build mode, there should be a button that you can press nearby the eyedropper. And you can click that and it'll give you a list of modern or classy or goth style rooms, and you would just place that down and click the button to preview it, and then it'll put the furniture and everything up, and that's where I got this from. I thought it was pretty nice. I just changed the wallpaper color and I knocked down the walls. I might change that window over there. I added the plant, and I added a seat for the baby so that he can eat. Oh, this is the area that's right out there. I had to lower the wall in order for that to happen, so that's why you guys are seeing trees out there. So let's forget about how crappy this footage might be, and let's just move on to how beautiful this is going to be. I'm going to add some tables in here. This is going to be like their own personal library. We got ourselves a bookcase that is much bigger than the door frame. I don't know how they got this into the room, but it doesn't really matter. And then we got a bigger one right here. It's a completely different one. And we got the same one over here. We got ourselves an easel, a logic table, or a chess table, which doesn't have any chairs just yet. And this little bookshelf right here, because nothing says, hey, I love reading, like a whole bunch of bookshelves. And we got one for the baby. Isn't that nice? All right, so let's proceed. Out of the room. This is the experience that you would get walking around this house. It's lovely, isn't it? We got ourselves a little desk, nice little fancy chair, some kind of corporate chair. I've never seen it before. I didn't even know the thing existed. We got ourselves a rocking chair so she can rock the baby. Alright, so this is the hallway that leads to the bedrooms. For now, this is gonna be where their beds are gonna be. At first, I wasn't gonna make it where they can sleep in these areas. Their rooms are actually gonna be upstairs. Well, besides Ellie, she's gonna continue to sleep outside. But their rooms are going to be on this floor for now. These are going to be guest rooms, although I don't think there will be any guests, or if any of them have any children, the children would stay here. So let's move into the first room. Ooh. Oh god, that's so fancy, isn't it? Ooh, despite the fact that the ceiling is missing. Let's ignore that. Alright, so as you can probably already tell, this is going to be Meg's room. I really like this bed right here. That's a nice little bed. I like the little gym they have there. And I put the baby bed in here for her and her son so they can stay in here, her son or daughter. I don't really know what's going on. And a teddy bear. When I purchased it, I thought this could be a member-its object item, but I don't think I even want to mention him. I gotta kill him off before the baby becomes a kid. And so you walk through the door and you have this very fancy bathroom. Oh yeah, fancy, isn't it? Yes, look at that. Ooh, yeah, I even add a little bit of decor. It doesn't fit, I mean, it kind of does, but I really wanted to go with something kind of pretty for this one. Nice little spa set with their potty and their nice little shower tub thing. And go around down through here, we have another bedroom. Ooh, I don't know whose room this is going to be, but the people next across from us better watch out, because I'm pretty sure they don't have this many rooms. Alright, moving on. Leave it out of there. We got this very nice little fireplace. I just love it. I wanted a bigger one, but can't be choosers. This is another bedroom, and would you guys just look at this? Look at this curtain. I'm just going nuts over who textured these objects. I mean, this is nice. Alright, then we have our second bathroom. Oh, yeah, look at this. Alright, so in this bathroom, they actually have a toilet roll. Did I put a toilet in here? Okay, yes, I did. We got ourselves a mirror. Got this nice little setup in here. Okay, moving on. And then we have, oh god, what is her name? Regina? Oh, I feel so bad because I can't remember her name. This is a crypt bed. It's a different bed for vampires, and I got her some chairs and this fancy little chandelier thing that if it happens to just fall on her when she's asleep. And you know what? This is actually very risky of a vampire to use this, because if the candles fall onto the sim and they're a vampire while they're sleeping, they'll just catch on fire, and they're killing themselves doing that. All right. So that's pretty much it for their house at the moment. Oh, actually, I have one more thing to show you guys. If you take a look at this. So this looks like a normal everyday bookcase, which is why I added these bookcases, because I need to sell the illusion that we just really enjoy reading. But behind this bookcase is actually a secret. It is a secret door, and this secret door leads to another door that leads to a ladder that leads to this hole down here. I call this the Bye Bye Husband hole, because this is exactly where Aiden is going to go. I'm going to lock him down there, and we are going to just have a ball.